a beautiful way. Such together, might as well say, could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Let's make the most of this beautiful day, and since we're together, you might as well say, could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a wonderful day in this beauty. What a wonderful day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Hello, neighbor. Hello, guys. I'm hamming it up again. You know me. Anyway, today I want to talk about how to motivate a man. Why not? I could build the Taj Mahal in my backyard and my wife won't say a thing. But if I leave the trash half full overnight, I'm going to get a long letter. I've got to get up at 5 a.m. every morning. I have responsibilities that I get paid for. My wife I tell her she wants to wash the truck at 12:40 in the morning. Do the math. I need my sleep. She's a wonderful woman, and she's devoted, and she's loyal, and she's very pretty, and she's talented, and she's a hard worker. But sometimes the way she talks to me, you would imply that I don't do anything when that's couldn't be farther from the truth. Every single morning I get up, I do take out the trash every morning. It was only half full. I guess she wants it empty when I go to bed. I gotta remember that. That's my bad. But I am capable of so much more. But if I go and I dig and fix and paint and get little to no recognition for it, I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, you want your guy to do something. Men are like puppies, okay? I don't care how old they are. Men thrive on encouragement, okay? If your man takes the initiative and he does something that he doesn't normally do, notice it. Because if you don't notice it, he won't repeat it. Maybe that's wrong attitude, but that's just the way men are, and I'm worse than most. She's a hard worker. She works. I don't have to work at a job anymore. I get paid just being here at the house and talking to you wonderful people. But come on. When I say I'm going to help you clean the truck, that means that when we get home, before we do anything else, we're going to wash the truck. That simple. And if we're hungry, then we'll make it a job we do pretty quick. But I did offer to get out my little portable vacuum and put out the extension cord. But I didn't know that we were going to be going straight to dinner. I thought we could do the truck first. And I don't know. I want to sit here, and she's a wonderful person. I love my wife. I wouldn't have married her. I was married before, and I said I'm not getting married again, and I'm married again because she's worth it. She's not a horrible person. It's just sometimes some of the stuff that happens is a little bit unreasonable. Okay, when a guy goes out of his way and he does amazing work, builds this really cool studio for himself, for slash, workplace or whatever. Just, good job, babe. It's wow. Notice. Just find a way to say something positive about the work he's done, and trust me, he's gonna do the same for you. I'm always telling my wife I appreciate the fact that she cooks. I appreciate the fact that she's takes good care of the cats. But I do too. Every morning I get up. And we have, I don't remember last count. We had over 10 cats, and over as many cats as we have. They're all fixed, they're all neutered, and they all visit the vet. But they make a lot of poopy, okay? And this guy right here is the one that picks it up every single day. And there's a lot of it. And they don't always go in the boxes either. We have 4 of those enclosed big boxes. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 9 boxes for over 10 cats. And I put fresh litter out every single day, a little bit. I filter it out because I have one of those boxes. It's got like the colander in it, and you just shake all the dry litter, the dry good litter out, and then the wet and the poopy litter is left behind, and then you just put that in the trash, and then you don't waste litter, you know. And that's what I do for all the boxes every single day. And then once, sometimes twice a week. This week I did it twice. I take all the boxes out of their place, and I really and I sweep and mop the floors that are underneath the boxes and the areas there. And then today I did that. Plus, I literally got out the cleaner and scrubbed the boxes inside and out, all 9 boxes. So, yeah, I you wouldn't think it, but I do my fair share. It's just I don't do the same stuff. I can cook a grilled cheese sandwich and a bowl of ramen, and that's about it. And an egg, and bacon, and a hamburger, and my dad's white sauce. Okay, I can cook a little bit, but my wife can cook a lot, and she's very good at it. When I first got married, I could have sworn she told me I'm not a good cook. I could have sworn that's what I heard her say, but she is quite the contrary. My wife is an amazing cook. It doesn't matter what she makes, it always tastes good. This woman is Mexicana, and she makes cakes, fantastic cakes. She'd take a box cake and make it taste like it came from an expensive bakery, like La Madeleine or something. When she cooks, anything she makes for dinner is always good. The other day I had something I've never had before, and it was delicious. And she always smells nice, and she's really, really pretty. She takes good care of herself. Her hands are even pretty, and she's smart. She's well spoken. She's articulate. She's well thought out. But she doesn't know how to say good job. It's not hard. Good job on the boxes, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you being consistent with the trash. Thank you. I'm not saying thank me every single time I do something good, but but not at all ever. That's different. That's not good either. You need to find a happy medium. And if I do something that I don't normally do, out of the blue, notice it and say it. Because if you don't, I'm not going to repeat it. And I think a lot of men are like that. I don't think that that's unreasonable. I don't think that's too much to ask. But like I said, she does it. She's definitely a harder worker than I am. I won't say she's not. But like yesterday, we had a lot to do, and she had to do laundry, and I was like, we had a lot of errands to run. I was like, drop me off the laundromat. I'll do the laundry, and I washed it, I dried it, and I folded it. All of it. All of our laundry. Did she say anything about it? Not a word. But you know what? I'll do it again because occasionally that was different. See, she paid for the machines, and so I got my laundry washed too. So in a way, that's a thank you. But still, would have been nice to hear it. You know, I'm not my wife. Like I said, I'm a lazy guy. I'm a slob. That's one of the things that got me in trouble in the Army. Is I would miss a button, or my shoes would be a little scuffed, or I would get a shaving profile because my face wasn't shaved. Well, tight enough. Things like that. I wouldn't have my shirt tucked in, which is another area of contention because my wife's like, don't tuck your shirt in. You look like a redneck. And I'm like, first of all, I did it for over 30 years in the Army, and second of all, I am a redneck. Sorry, most of my family lives in the Tennessee area and the Smoky Mountains and stuff, and Memphis. Most of my family comes from Tennessee. Tennessee is redneck. That's in my blood, man. Sorry. And before that, Ireland. And Ireland is like foreign redneck. It's a country that farms. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, if your man does something really, hey guys, if you feel my pain, shout out. Tell me if you feel my pain. Either way, how hard is it to just open your mouth and say, good job? How hard is it to say, wow, the boxes look better today. You must have done more. Things like that. That's all I'm asking. But that's I think all any guy can ask. But also, guys, don't let your wife do all the work. I'm guilty of that. I let her. I get a little bit complacent, and I shouldn't. That's my bad. I'll work on that. I recognize it, you know. But that's really it, you know. How hard is it to open your mouth and let the positive come out right along with the negative? Because if all you do is negative all the time, then that's all you're gonna get is negative in return. That's the way. That's human nature, right? Anyway, that's about it today, guys. I just wanted to shout out at you. I try to get to you every day. Um, yeah, I just want to say that I love you guys. I'm trying to build a channel here that I've done over 40 videos. I think this might be 45. That's more than I ever thought I'd make. You know. So if you wanna criticize me, feel free to do so. If you want to encourage me, please do so, and I'll do whatever it took to get me encouraged. But either way, subscribe. I've got a lifetime of experience to share with you guys, and just to share whatever's on my mind. Let's get that Foop out of office. All he's doing is getting worse and worse. When these midterms are coming, even if he's not, the thing is, if you elect enough Democratic senators and you vote enough and you elect enough Democratic congressmen, we can certainly overwhelmingly impeach the son of a gun before he messes things up any worse. You know, that's what you get when you put a monkey in a kitchen full of china. All the china's going to get broken by the monkey. Let's get that monkey out of office. God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. He died for you. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow.